Yeah, these ones are. I've always picked up the big boy one quick.
Yeah, you got it. To be fair, I've been here for ages, but after a while, I was like, "Fuck, I'm hungry. Let me just see if I can go grab a quick brekkie."
Bro, might as well, fam. Cause.
But I was struggling to find one. You don't have to pay for parking.
Swear. Which one did you go to?
I went one on Goulburn Road.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. Wait, which one's Goulburn Road?
Wait, how many cameras do you have?
Just one.
Okay.
Just the one. It'll catch all three of us anyway. Yeah. Yeah, nah, that's all good. I don't really mind. That's how it is. As soon as I put it in the bed, I'm not moving it, bro. You know what I mean? It's just there like, I'm not moving shit, bro.
How'd I get it before you, big man? The way this guy messaged me, like, to make sure that I was awake and on the way, you know. To be fair, yeah, I was shattered. Cause I was out for Rob's engagement party yesterday, innit?
Okay.
That's what confused. Did you go out last night as well?
No.
Okay, I'm shocked there.
I wasn't even out that late. I was just tired.
I wasn't out.
Oh yeah, out local, not far from home.
Yeah,
Ah, okay, that's fine.
But I was here at quarter past 9.
Yeah.
I was chilling and I was like, oh shit, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go find breakfast. Went back to like Portobello.
Oh shit.
I went into some place. I looked at the breakfast menu and I was like, I just want a bacon sandwich, bro. Like, man are giving me avocado,
Eggs Benedict.
What?
Avocado
What the posh
toast.
avocado?
Like,
Wow.
I'm seeing £12. I'm like,
Wait. £12 for avocado sandwich.
Like it was nuts.
With
like kale and.
Oh, you were going healthy.
No, when you go nanas,
Bro,
all the super grain.
I just wanted a quick cow.
Boy.
This is your side of town, bro. You should know better than we do.
Bro, the one that I would usually go to is open till 11.
Ah, okay.
Swear, bro. Yeah, bro. We don't even get anything open till like 10 most times. Back where
What in
Bristol, yeah.
Madness.
We don't even get anything. The only thing that opens early, yeah, is the shoe releases like Size and Foot Locker. They'll open like at 8, just to sell the hottest shoe, bro. Sell out, and then and then they'll open back up at 10.
Bristol,
you know. But you might have been to Bristol before.
yeah.
No, I ain't done Bristol, no. Had they got decent carnival up there?
Yeah.
Bristol and Leeds got good carnival
There's
pattern.
things in Bristol.
Yeah, up north, you know.
There's we got some stuff. We get carnivals in July this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys come down, man.
How big is it in compared to like a Notting Hill carnival?
It's not that big, but it's like it's St. Paul's in it, so it's like pretty much the whole city just
Ain't that the hood? St. Paul's is the hood, bro.
hood,
the
yeah,
hood.
man.
Anytime I hear anything cruddy about that side of town, it's St. Paul's.
Yeah, it's literally like it's not Eastern and St. Paul's are like the so-called hoods.
Yeah.
But St. Paul's Carnival not really thing, because they had to close it off for like a few years.
Or was it getting a bit mad?
It was a bit mad still, and then they stopped, and then they just did it. And
I've
then
never seen the Birmingham one.
I ain't been to the Birmingham one still.
Yeah, Birmingham's kind of lit. What else? And I see Leeds goes off. I've been invited to Leeds. I'm gonna do that soon.
There's
Luton.
Yeah, Luton's like fake London, isn't it?
That's a fake London.
Fake London, you know. I'm baffled. Never heard fake London, bro.
Luton.
Yeah. I was gonna say Croydon, but I don't know what Croydon's like. Every time I talk,
their own thing?
I don't know. Every time I hear something about Croydon, yeah, everyone's like, "Yo, it's a different country, fam. You might as well get a new passport." Cause I was just like, "Wow."
Yeah, Croydon's a journey, man.
I've never been, but I know a few people that live there though.
Croydon is a journey, man. But you can get like quick train links there.
Yeah, they got like trams or something, right? Trams.
Oh yeah. That's when you know you're in somewhere else. When you start seeing trams like
Trams.
for no reason.
Yeah.
Can't even bump a tram, fam. You'd be.
I know Leeds. I think Leeds or Leicester got trams. So.
Yeah, out of London, you get a lot more of that. That's why people give Croydon all the jokes. That's not a London flex, innit?
Yeah, like you don't usually see tram. Like that's the only place that you'll see a tram in London.
So,
Yeah.
that's how you know you're just like, different, just different.
When I was in Manchester, I see trams. When I was in Blackpool, trams.
Yeah, Blackpool got trams for days.
Blackpool slums.
Blackpool slums.
It's proper slums.
I've only been to Blackpool once, and that was only for because it was summer. You know when your family's just like, oh, let's do something different.
There's a beach there, innit? So
yeah, it's
Shit
seaside.
beach, bro.
yeah, bro.
Seaside,
That
bro.
place is
Yeah.
slums.
Yeah.
Go to the pier and all that crap.
There's actually literally nothing there. There's like this theme park and then the beach, and
That's it.
that's it.
Mm.
It's literally like just land.
It's dead, bro.
That's mad. Cause I used to live in West Sussex, innit? So like Littlehampton.
Okay.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
your country.
Yeah. So before coming to London for like a little bit before then, fam, seaside, literally the seaside.
It's weird though, because when you're young, that's like, it's not lit. Then when you're older and like life's quieting down again, that's what you kind of want, like less hustle and bustle. And
Trust me, you just want like simple stuff. You don't want to
Facts.
hassle no more, man.
Trust. Have they changed their Wi-Fi here?
yeah, you got to use the Jukebox guest one.
Yeah.
It's still it's the same password.
Who
Was it-
opened the studio today?
Ro was in there, innit?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think they got another podcast. The podcast guy came in.
Yeah. No, I thought that was your guy. I was doing camera
I
for a
didn't.
second
I
angle.
thought it might be with
No,
one of you, man.
no.
I thought it was one of you, man.
Because the Donny was in there. He come on and said hello. Like, I obviously
Oh,
he's
that
doing.
Don that
Yeah,
you
he's doing camera work for them like over there. I don't know whose podcast that is over there. But I thought you had someone else do maybe for like a second camera angle, innit? Yeah.
No.
I did.
Yeah, I was literally like, I thought it'd be my Vanzo. Oh, are you? I was like, all right, cool.
Okay.
Had him in the back or something, like just chilling. Yeah, that's wild, bro. That was wild. It's wild. Yeah. It's already started. I'm just gonna do the intro now.
I swear.
Yeah. I like having normal just conversation before actually doing intros.
I feel you.
Yeah, because you know when it's just like
Oh,
intro
shit.
and you're just like, just looks like a setup, bro. It's not natural.
Yeah.
It's not natural to me, you know. I don't know why. I feel like a conversation is meant to be just flowing and then go from there.
Of course.
I feel you.
That's just me though. But yeah. Anyways, welcome. Kith and Kim podcast episode 59. Imagine that. That's crazy for me. 59, you know. Yeah, Dope Samurai in the cut. Back in London. Got special guests in the building. I don't know, you man, you want to do your intros because I know you got your own intros.
Hashtag off the cuff pod.
Come on.
Jesus Christ, just to see it in real life is mad.
Nah. We'll give you that energy a nice early Saturday morning.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We got off the cuff podcast in the building, and yeah, man. Appreciate you guys coming through really in the morning as well, you know.
Oh, thanks for having us, man.
Nah, man.
Morning.
Anytime, man.
I was
Sometimes
like-
we've got to do these things. I think we've done earlier before.
Swear.
Yeah,
radio.
man's done like a 8:30 on a Saturday for radio, 9 o'clock for podcast. Not saying that anyone should invite man early and relax.
I lie.
Because I was hoping at least like, because usually I cover like 3 or 4 should be alright. Because then I could bring alcohol in it. But then obviously, man's at 10. I was like,
You can bring it in the morning.
I'm disappointed in you because listen, there is no time with the alcohol. If
Especially
I'd have
on the
known,
weekend.
bro, on the weekend,
Especially on the weekend.
Oh, what?
Anything goes.
anything.
Ray in the morning.
In the morning, bro. Let's go, man.
Man went hit with a strong one, you know.
Bro,
Yeah.
I ain't got any responsibilities on the weekend. We out here.
But no, like, usually I drink Ray, Henny, or Jameson a little bit. My pops put me on Jameson now.
Yeah, that's an old nigga drink still.
Yeah, that's a like your uncle, your dad.
Yeah.
Like historically,
Glenfiddich.
anyway.
That's that drink for when you paid off the mortgage.
Glenfiddich.
Funny enough, yeah. When I went into my cabinet yesterday, I see a glass of that,
Oh yeah.
Like, so you know when you get like the gift box, you know when you know when you get the alcohol, with the gift box, and it comes with a glass of that brand. I saw that actually. I was like, he drinks this in the house.
No. It's an old man's drink as well. My pops put, because when I started drinking, my pops was like, obviously legal drinking, please. But in Filipino culture, we kind of start a little bit earlier than usual.
Oh right.
So my pops was like, I know you're gonna be drinking. Drink with us, innit? That's the only time we drink.
Drink with the man them.
Just drink with my uncles and that, and they were just like, "You're gonna drink this, innit?" So start with Glenfiddich, like a 12-year one. I said, "What?"
Man, I'm starting you off with like them vintage ones, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
and then I had like 15 to 20 to 30. The difference level is mad.
So you went from what 12, 15?
There's a 30-year-old one that my pops got gifted. Me and him tried it a little bit. I was just like, I don't know how you're gonna drink this.
Yeah, your dad sounds like one of those alcohol like connoisseurs.
Yeah,
this is 30 years old.
Yeah, now he's a proper wine drinker though.
Oh, is he bougie drinking now?
Yeah. He's getting old. He was like, you know
sitting
what?
by the armchair, like just swirling the wine glass like that. Like,
so once you paid off the mortgage and life is sweet, you can do what you want, cuz.
Trust me. He literally last night. My mom and dad just literally got into Suits.
The series?
The series.
Okay.
So they are binge watching it. They're at least at like season 4. Or
Young Meghan
like
Markle in there.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was in that.
I don't know what. Did you watch this?
Nah, I wasn't into it crazy. I saw 1 or 2 little episodes, but
Yeah, nah. Suits I never got into, man.
Nah,
I remember there was a phase where everyone was talking about it, but it was just one of those things.
Yeah, it got boring though. It got boring. Yeah, my mom and dad are binging on that, and then my dad's like, I'm opening up that bottle of wine we got. It's like, all right, that's you. He's not leaving the house, bro.
Why not, man? That sounds like bliss to me. Once you get to a certain age, like, you know.
What are you doing it for? You listen. You chase the bag outside. You fight on the road. Do what you need to do. You come home, peace, serenity. That's what it's for, man.
Yeah, man. Let me chill with the missus and that, and pop open that wine and a young Netflix.
Quick Netflix and chill.
Yeah, send them to bed, man. You lot do. You lot hanging around. Leave them to it, man.
I'm just there like, all right, cool. I was thinking of going out as well because I was meant to go out last night, but I was like, you know what, man, I have to come early in it. So,
what train?
I had to take the coach.
Oh,
I saw £5. I said, take that.
Them National Express ones.
Yeah,
and then you go to Victoria.
Yeah.
You on that journey?
That journey.
I had to.
I
saw £5.
I've suffered on that journey many a time, lugging my suitcase trying to get back to university.
Trust
and
me.
it's the coach leaves at like 12 o'clock.
Bruv.
And it's 12:01, and the driver can see you. I can see you. You can see me. We're looking at each other. Donnie will not let you on. He drives off, and then you've got to sit there and contemplate how you're going to finesse to get down. Now, do you book another coach and pay mad peas, or do you do what I do? Niggas be nigging, risk it. Go jump back on the Victoria line, get yourself to whatever you need to get to Waterloo, and then jump on the train and just figure it out when you're on the train, bro.
Hey, listen, man.
Oh, what? Not even a Victoria Station?
The hustle is different. Like when you're on that circuit, when you're traveling like to different places in England, obviously like we would go to uni in Southampton. If you miss that coach, bro, you've got to figure it out. It was only like until the introduction of Greyhound, you had an alternative in it. So like if you miss your Greyhound, you can try and finesse like a little mega bus or
there's a couple options.
Express.
But there's a little period, and also that run from Victoria Station to Victoria Coach Station.
That's
some people don't clock. Everyone, the first time you go, people don't clock. Victoria Coach Station and Victoria Station are two different things. They're their own entities, different postcodes. They're not even close at all. Like you could literally have your coach at 12 o'clock and get there 1:45 and think you got bare time.
It's an obstacle, got man running like Caster Semenya.
Relax.
Fam.
Long distance.
And that's the day nobody wants to get away in the escalator. Your suitcase, suddenly the fucking wheels break.
Yeah.
Fam.
Like you've got your rucksack, bare things, laptop, you're trying to, headphones. It's so much. You get there and then you go, you can't get on, you missed it.
No, but the satisfaction is when you do get it, you're just chilling, kicking back. And especially if like the coach is empty as well.
Yeah. I had that this morning. National Express has got the double decker things now, innit?
I swear down. I used to hate National Express.
Well, they got double decker coaches.
All right, they're trying to elevate you.
Yeah,
know?
I was like,
Niggas be on top deck pamming.
literally, like they even got the tables.
The table as well. You look and start playing cards, dominoes, and it's lit.
Yeah, but they had to level up because when
back in our day, that recline, it was this,
bro. That recliner,
slight lean
was
back.
Like, just
you seen Fat Joe in the lean back video? He doesn't really lean. It's that.
It's definitely a little Fat Joe lean back because, bro, that was mad.
Boy,
I can't.
But I did a quick lean back. I made sure no one was getting in behind me, bro.
I can imagine not many people coming like to London from Bristol on a morning like this. There's like not much significance.
No. There's not. Bristol, the only thing that's good there is summer, bro. Winter, it's dead, bro.
Don't shit on your ends, bro. Like,
no, it's just because because the nightlife there as well. The only entertainment.
Hey, Bristol got no hose, no.
Let me not speak.
If I speak,
no. I got
Don't let me make you get in trouble, bro. Man said I asked what Bristol got. They asked what you got.
Bristol, you get some rare ones still. I'm not even gonna lie.
I said rare, like hybrid.
Couple unicorns and that.
Yeah, you could get a couple of unicorns, but you get obviously
couple Pokemon shinies.
Yeah, the man them have to be wary because people talk in it in the
Pattern
streets.
up.
Okay.
That's what the problem in Bristol is. So small, it's so claustrophobic, bruv. It's kind of
you're one Pam away from a different friendship circle, and
and I've done it already, and I was just like, I didn't even know.
Fuck it, you want to risk it, man.
Yeah, but it is what it is, though. If it happens, it happens. You just make sure you don't be in anyone's business.
How old are you?
26.
Oh, hold out, man. Bro, you're young, man.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
It's time, man.
When because I moved out on my third year, innit, to my own place with one of my homeboys in city centre. Literally,
it was lit right in the middle.
In
you can walk everywhere.
Airbnb type apartments,
bro.
Yeah.
That was when I just literally realized, fam, I'm being a prick this year, bro.
Man said I'm being a prick.
I'm being a prick. Hey, listen. Because
don't let the thought form from anger, it's cool,
don't
man.
Let the thought form from anger, bro.
It's because my brothers with uni would know I wasn't really getting things.
Okay.
I like this honesty.
At least you're honest, man.
I literally was like, no man would probably know me, like see my face or like, it doesn't, or like knows. I knew girls. I do like some of my homegirls when I do sports and stuff like that through education, but other than that, I wasn't really hoeing out like that. I used to, obviously the man them.
But really getting play.
Yeah, I wasn't getting. You know what I mean? I was in the reserves. Third year hit, starting lineup.
Okay.
Jeez, man was scoring. Last minute winners and that 89th minute.
Quick Steph Curry half court shots.
One of them ones. You know what? Yeah, sometimes it's all about the come up, innit?
Trust me.
It's all about the come up, bro.
That's when I figured out how not to go friends with benefits anymore, though. I had a friends with benefits during that time.
Oh, you can be as friends. There's nothing wrong with that.
Explain to me, what made you realize you can't do the friends with benefits thing?
It's just
start getting attached.
Yeah, the attachment side. Because I never had a friends with benefits situation before, innit? So it just happened, and I was just like, caught feelings, and I was like, oh.
Well, she caught feelings, or you caught feelings?
She did.
You know what? Yeah, friends with benefits. Yeah, it can be a sticky territory, innit? Like because, it can affect the friendship thereafter, innit? It depends on like how much you value the friendship.
Oh,
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He didn't rate her.
She's one of them friends that like, if you put it, because a lot of men have like them female friends, where like if she was to stick it on them,
you'll be on it,
and vice versa as well. Like you're cool. There's always there's a bit of sexual energy there, but you just always kind of respected the space.
Yeah, like and then I don't know, you're just one situation away from pamming.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. I just
one wild night, one dangerous house party, and someone gets too drunk and just tells you how they really feel.
They might not even tell you. They might just go for it straight away.
Oh, listen.
Hey, listen, man. Alcohol does like it ignites some superpowers.
Wonders, though. Alcohol does wonders, especially on a.
There's drawbacks to it as well. Because you don't want to get that next day. You don't want to get that text the next day like, what happened?
Oh god.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's especially in the time we are in now.
In this dangerous time.
Dangerous time.
Yeah, I was watching that. I was talking about the podcast this week. I was watching Sex on Trial.
Oh yeah.
And that scenario happened where Donnie got a text the next day from the girl saying,
I want to watch it.
Like what happened last night. You do not want that conversation.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, bro.
Even if there's no like nothing untoward regards with nothing dangerous, or it's literally just like, yo, I don't even wanna. If in the moment you don't know what's going, I'm alright. I'll miss out on that Pam. I'm good, man.
Yeah, like they have to be completely coherent because it's all and good like you both being drunk, but
even as a man or woman, either side, that's still dangerous.
It's very dangerous because you just don't know what's going on.
Not to say I've not had drunken sex myself before, because everyone likes to play themselves as an angel, but
drunk sex is lit, but obviously
not for me.
There's limitations in it to it.
Yeah,
because if like someone is like, there's people out there that will have sex with like paralytic.
That's washed. I'm talking like you and your babes are out.
That's what
you
I'm
maybe
saying.
going for a little date and that young cocktail, you're at a bar. It's getting to like 11ish. Now you could step out, but you're both feeling saucy. Like if they leave you at the bar, you could Pam there and then. So you need to get home so you can get it cracking in it.
If you're out of town, hotels down the road.
Hotel sex.
Hey, listen, man.
I've heard a lot about this. I haven't had hotel sex yet.
We'll break down the science to you for hotel sex.
You haven't had hotel sex before?
Nah.
Jesus
Airbnb.
Christ. Listen.
Yeah, okay, cool. Same thing. But hotel sex is more like, so a lot of people,
Airbnb, you have to clean it up.
Yeah, that's
what is a hotel sex? A lot of people, fortunate or unfortunately, still at home with their parents, isn't it? So now if you're dating and your girl lives at home with her parents, you live at home with yours, and your situations don't really allow for you to kind of stay over like that, when you get sex, you kind of have to make the most of it. So now if you go away like a young Amsterdam for the weekend and you've got the hotel 4-star pattern booked, lively,
walk-in showers and that.
Walk-in shower.
Jeez.
You know you can get real nasty. And more often than not, you might have to spend a little change on it. So you're trying to get your money's worth, innit? So you're pamming each other to oblivion. Like it's no games, bruv.
Pamming fury.
And then you might have gone to a young red light district, gone coffee shop and that, grabbed a couple weed cakes and that, chew them down and then let it kick in.
Back to the hotel.
Get back to the hotel now, have sex high, finishing each other.
Jesus Christ.
And you know as well that someone has to come and tie this up. It's not your responsibility.
Do you know how many like maids have probably seen bare nuts on the sheets?
Relax.
Jesus Christ.
Part and parcel of the job though, innit?
Bare tissues.
Listen, it's part and parcel of the job, man.
Listen,
Trust
man,
me.
the tissue, man's wiping it on the
job
duvet.
description. Can you handle
Not even on
nuts?
the towel, you know.
Man's wiping it on the duvet.
Not even in the towel, bro.
You're outrageous, you know.
Yeah, hotel sex is mad, like, because you just let go in it, like, of your inhibitions and stuff, and like a lot of the rooms are very soundproof as well. So you're just in there doing
you fucking sound engineer, man.
Listen, man, you're just doing a mad thing, bro. You're basically like you're pamming in the studio.
You've had loads of experience, vet.
Bruv, man.
In
this life you must enjoy, innit?
It's okay.
It's okay. Everybody say yeah. Bruv, in this life you must enjoy, innit? And the thing is that because like I was in a long-term relationship, so obviously you travel together, you do certain things.
Oh boy.
Do you know what I mean? Like little trips outside of town, you know what I mean? Like going to like shows in Birmingham or whatnot, just make the weekend out of it. You're just doing a mad thing, bro.
I don't know if I could do a long distance though. I had like when I'm in Bristol and I know people from London, but
you got the best of both worlds. You got 2 territories, bro. Listen, let's school.
I could have 3, but I wouldn't.
Tap the market, man.
Come
tap
on,
into
man.
your market, bro.
I know man them that I travel for pumps out and far, and I said, wow,
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Nah,
from Bristol to Manchester, you know how far that is? Jesus Christ.
Nah, I haven't travelled for pumps like that. I haven't.
Man, I'm sailing the 7 seas.
Man, I'm traveling.
Captain Ahoy.
But I try to visit all the 7 kingdoms, you know. Nah.
Moving like Daenerys, cause
bruv, nah, it's traveling for like I know certain man that like they'll have a link out of town and then they'll get like a last minute you up text and they'll still drive it down.
Oh, actually, you know what?
No, we're not doing that, man. See that kind of information. It has to be pre-planned. plan. And then leading up, I've got to get regular communication confirmation that it's still going ahead, even on the day.
Girls are texting you, are you up? Like they're in the ends, you know.
Think it's round the corner, bruv. Jesus.
Listen, you see me, yeah, man's lazy, cuz. So if I'm comfortable in the yard and you're texting me, come through, and I know it's like a 20-minute journey, I might not come.
Walk or drive?
A 20-minute drive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Nah.
It's cool.
If it's a walk thing, I might hold it if the pumps is good.
Like on public transport, it's like 30 minutes. Yeah, you have to get on the bus. And you can't even
guarantee if the public transport actually works as well in a certain time, bro.
Nah, bro. This is London. This is
big man.
This
ain't Bristol,
cuz.
baby. Yeah. Down here, now, innit? I told you.
This shit
you need to, and this shit don't stop,
bro.
24-hour service, Uber, whatever. Do what you need to do.
Listen, I've actually done you. I already got the call. It's like 2 a.m. I'm like, hey, what's up? Oh, because I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, remember that topic you guys put on at the show, like after you break up or let go of an ex or whatever. How long do you continue
the pamming?
Yeah. Because I had that edit. Because
you had a situation that ended, but you lot were still
well, it was a
enjoying
gap.
Each other's
It was a gap.
Particularly, okay, a gap.
It was about like a 3-4 month gap.
Okay.
And she messaged me out of nowhere. I said,
They need closure.
No, not even a closure. It's like, when you coming around next?
Oh.
Just like that. I said, all right, cool.
Do you know what? Yeah, I like that forwardness. Yeah, that's my kind of forwardness. I love it.
Yeah, it was cool, but she had to make sure her roommates were in the house because they didn't like me in it. So,
well, was you pamming one of the roommates?
No.
You should have been.
No. Nah, I wouldn't and stuff. But her roommates just didn't like me because apparently what she said to them, and I was just like,
that's the fucked up thing about girls. They will always tell their friends about all the shit stuff you've done. So to be fair to the friends, I'm not even in the wrong, because the picture she's giving them of you is just bad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Never told them about all the good shit you did. Never told them about all the times you fucking bailed them out and you was there for them. So when you come around, of course, fucking her mates don't like you because all she's done is talk shit.
I've been interrogated in front of her friend, a girl that I used to link. Her friends interrogated me right in front of her, in her room. You know.
Nah,
I said.
Did she back you?
Huh?
Did she back you?
Not really. She just kept silent.
I was moving like Beyonce in the elevator, you know.
Trust me. Solange and her friends are bucking me,
bruv.
I was just there, but to be honest, I hold my own. I was just there, like I was just honest. I was like, I don't know, we're enjoying each other's company in it, so that's what.
Why are they even in the room, cuz? Man,
they on you on the vibe of like, you're not taking my friend seriously.
No. They were trying to figure out like what, because I think I just came into the house. Yeah, I was just like chilling, whatever. I came from studio, so I was just chilling, and after recording. And then I was on my phone, and everyone was quiet for a sec. And then one of them just said, "So, what's going on with you two then?"
Tell her to focus on her vagina, bro.
Man. Face your front. Where's your man?
But I was like, wait, hold on. And I was thinking in my head, I was like, I'm just gonna answer because she ain't gonna back this. She just looks timid in the corner. Like I'm just gonna back myself and just fuck it. I was just like, like we're enjoying each other's company. There's no, is way, isn't it? And
she's burning inside.
Yeah, and inside I was.
Do you know what's funny about life? Yeah, like there's always that type of friend in any situation. Well.
They want more for their friend, but they don't know their friend. That's what she wants.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Like they'll always like put themselves forward and ask those kind of questions. Yeah. So like, what's your intentions with my friend?
Do it privately, man. Don't do it in front of her.
You're moving like a parent right now.
Do it privately.
Well, that shit's dated to me because, bruv, like, who made you the spokesperson? We didn't elect you. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Just piping up. Like Theresa May and that.
That's a spokesperson.
We didn't though.
No one elected you. Like, no one brought you forward to ask these kind of questions.
To represent the house, bruv.
Yeah, it's.
But I had to firm it though because man wanted to stay around in it. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had to firm that stuff.
Oh, he didn't have nowhere else to go.
I wasn't walking that half an hour home.
Hey, man was an hour from home. He's like, I need to stay up for the night. Room and board, bread and breakfast.
man got a lift there in it. So I was like, after studio, I was just like, yo, as it whatever. And I noticed what time it was. I was like,
I respect it. You take the heat. Just don't say nothing.
Yeah, I'm just there like trying to keep calm in it, whatever. And then I was just like, you know what, like. I want to stay over, so I would keep my mouth shut like that.
Crazy. See,
Yeah.
look at niggas
Even though-
trash. No standards.
Yeah. hey, I don't know about that no standards thing, because only buff things, please. I beg.
I'll swear down. 10s only, yeah.
Have to be.
What? So you haven't
Oh,
hit
you're
like
still, you're still young.
No, actually, some of my homegirls know my track record. Like, I've never.
Oh, what can they vouch? Can they vouch for your
they
track?
can vouch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got
Sometimes you gotta
someone
pick
that
out
could be
a
a
dead team in the
character
pack,
witness, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
No.
Like if you was in court right now and I started interrogating you.
Yeah,
Alright,
easy.
cool.
Nah, sounds
Easy.
like-
I've got good lawyers. It's good.
I hear that.
And,
Nah, but you know, like you'll see.
I know. But luckily enough, thank God, when I'm
Sometimes
drunk.
you have to do a personality pamming. So like they're not like necessarily like
Personally,
like they're not necessarily the easiest on the eye, but you like their personality.
Oh,
innit?
she
the
makes you
drunk
laugh.
eyes.
She makes you laugh.
The is it club eyes? What's it called?
Beer goggles.
Beer goggles. Yeah, bro. Oh,
Nah, like it's just someone that you know, innit? Like you know, you know what I mean, she's not your usual, but she makes you laugh. You know what I mean? Laugh, slide into the pumps.
Nah,
Kiki
I
Keenan.
love
And that pumps me hitting.
that puts me
Telling
in.
Yeah, man.
I love fun. Thank God I haven't dealt with that yet.
Everyone says that. It's always funny when I'm sure you're not lying, but everyone's like, yeah, only buff things in that. I just look. I do a bit of market research. I keep my ear to the streets. I just go and double check, just to cross check, do your referencing, and I go and find out.
thank God.
Sometimes
It's
you gotta
not-
do, yeah, you
It's
gotta
not,
do a little CRB.
it's not really the truth. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Or maybe your
She's a 10 to me.
Yeah, maybe your definition of 10.
What
And
was
my
that guy?
definition of
I
10.
find her very attractive to me.
To
Yeah.
me.
To me.
Everyone's got different definitions, innit? So
Yeah. Thank God, like I've.
Well, what was
Bristol?
what was the
Okay.
thing that they were coining in it the other day? Like universally attractive. So like someone that's attractive, like to pretty much everyone. Everyone can see that. Yeah, this person's attractive.
But what happens to those people that like everybody bigs up, then because everyone finds them like really, really buff, someone will find a reason not to find them attractive. Like, I don't like them. You lot, this person's overrated. The person's buff, innit?
Like remember that moment in time where like there was quite a few people that were calling Beyonce overrated.
Yeah.
Oh
'cause,
yeah.
like-
Because
yeah,
it felt like she was getting forced down her throat. So like she's always there and she was the one.
She's
And
like, I don't even find her that nice, And I'm like,
she's
bro,
the
you're
unique one.
lying.
the key word, no, but the key word there is nice. You do find her nice.
Yeah.
You're just trying to downplay it because you want to seem different to everyone else.
And she's
These
such in
times, like,
hierarchy.
if they were to see someone of Beyonce's caliber on
Crumble.
road, yeah, they'll crumble.
Crumble. Man are crashing whips, everything. Crashing, man are doing drop top in the rain.
Imagine. To be honest, I nearly like fell off a bike, yeah, because I saw one thing when I was in summer. I was rolling down the city center, and I was like,
The back was
You
just
love the city
mesmerising.
centre, innit? Yeah.
That's your domain. That's your territory.
no, because obviously I worked at the city center, so it's like I had no choice. But I had to bike firm up it's summer as well. I was like, fuck it. Then I was just strolling along, see one thing. I was like, I nearly literally
never
got
seen you
ran
before.
over, bruv. I legit, and I said, fuck.
Acting like you never seen woman before.
Trust me. And then I figure out, well, yo, that I was like, wait, hold on, because this was during college time, so I was like, hold on, who's that? I asked one of my brothers, who's this? It's like, oh, that's so and so's girl. Swear.
You said Bristol's small, innit?
Yeah, Bristol small. So I was like, raw, okay, cool. I didn't even know we went to the same college, but just different.
It's because you've been a good youth, paying attention to your books, which is what you should have been doing, yeah?
That's what I'm saying. Keep your eyes on the
It's
books, man.
literally that or
Nyash will
sports.
come.
Yeah,
He said
man.
that was sports. Nyashin just came quite late. I'm a late bloomer.
Nah, enjoy the... Do you know it's mad with the whole, like, the beauty thing? It is proper horrible how, like, we have people like this who are up there beauty-wise, and even though people don't want to admit it, they're people that we, like I said, universally attractive. People that universally unattractive, like...
That's wild.
It's
Universally unattractive.
Man's got bare titles to use, cuz.
Bruv.
it's just the truth, though.
Yeah, it's true.
So like,
'Cause
you
in
clap
society-
to everyone.
Round of applause, isn't it?
I'll insert that for you still.
Yeah, round of applause.
Yeah.
Double entendre, innit? It's like pretty privilege is a real thing, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
You can
facts.
get forever in life. Obviously, women, the beauty thing affects them a lot more if you have a certain attractiveness. And then if you aren't, people will bypass your opinions and your thoughts and feelings a lot of the time. It plays a part in it.
That's a fact.
And
bro.
it is probably horrible how, like, especially I see it online with Twitter as well, like how people throw around the words broke and ugly.
Yeah.
But then within the same like week, they'll be tweeting about positivity and how we should treat people better and empathy. Insecurities play a massive part in it.
It's wild.
Like beauty standards, especially women, are crazy, and I see it with more men as well. Like men are trying to go turkey for the hairline, and everyone's on it about the beards. And of course, like with going to the gym and stuff, there are like benefits in regards to your mental health. But some of that stems from like you want to look and stuff, you want to fit your clothes a certain way.
Yeah.
Not everyone's there trying to be super strong and this is so I can be athletic and for sport use. And some people it's literally that's aesthetic, innit? And it comes from an insecurity because you want to be perceived a certain way, innit?
Facts.
So you can see it affecting men more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely that pressure of trying to appease like general society, especially like, or just where you fit in society and your environment and stuff, because of number one, social media. Do you know what I'm saying?
Social media is such a powerful
like
thing.
Everyone's striving for likes. Everyone's striving to be popular. So it's like life. I feel like life at the minute is like one big popularity contest. So like everyone is striving
trying to impress niggas that you don't even like and don't even like you. You probably wouldn't even hang out with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, people aren't, and a lot of friendships are forming based off that.
Yeah, it's a lot of image shit, man.
The image crowd, the popular
the
crew.
image gangs in full effect.
But are you a good person though? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
can you hold a conversation as well?
Like, what do we have in common? Like, can we get along? Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to Pam as well, because obviously summer's coming up. Or all these other holidays. It's going to be interesting, especially like on the world of Twitter. Yeah, I know we reference it a lot, but we see a lot of these conversations on there. And I know that there's always something to say whenever there's a popular event on. So you're going to see a lot of like the summer ones, like the Afro Nations, the IB for takeovers.
I may be making a late appearance or something.
Yeah, man, try sneaking a young IB for a nut.
Yeah,
why not,
that will
man?
see me still, but on a grown vibe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, you start to see people going to post their best pics on the timeline now, like where you've got Instagram for that, but people post the same pictures on each and every platform just so they can get like validation from every, do you know what I'm saying?
Not
and
just
like,
a post because they want.
I need accumulative likes, bruv.
Yeah, man. And the thing is that like,
remember back in the day when you can't see names after 11 likes.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted, bruv.
And like, bruv, like I think we're all guilty of it to some extent. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, facts. Like I've probably had a few times like that as well.
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
I'm
like,
a serial multi-poster. I'll post on Insta and Twitter and just to make sure
but you
you
know
see
what?
it.
Yeah, like I'm self-assured in it, so I don't think I have issues. I don't seek validation, especially not from strangers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you only seek validation from the people you know,
exactly,
and people that
like
fuck with you.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, everything else, if it comes, then cool, but it's not something that I place like serious value on. Do you know what I mean? Because there's far more important things that I care about than that.
Yeah.
You know,
because the generation that I'm in, it's just really noticeable that image is such an important thing for them. As soon as they get a certain type of fame, whether it be Instagram famous, Twitter famous, and so forth. So
just don't let it change the person that you are. Like your core existence, like your core being, shouldn't be tampered with over like vanity or like, you know, just temporary validation.
Yeah, but it's just it's natural as well, because when you didn't get that at the beginning and now you get it now, people
don't know how to act. But all these things have an expiry date, bro. You can flex for all you want, but then once that all when it's all said and done, once it's over with, what you gonna do? Like, you're gonna just end up trying to chase shit. Like, you'll be like one of them old niggas in the block that used to tell you how it was back in the day. You're still around, bro. Like, nah. What have you done? What have you done with your time, apart from like secure bare likes on Insta?
It's true. What you were saying earlier about like events and stuff. What I always find funny is social media has made a lot of events popular. Yeah. So the phrase has been coined like TL or timeline events. And what will then happen is once the event has happened, the following day you then get stupid commentary from some people where they're shading people from other events. And then if I see that as like an outsider looking in who maybe doesn't have any mutuals over there or know anybody or may want to go, I'm going to be less inclined to want to go to your event because like this is how you like treat each other. This hyperbole of like, you kind of, a lot of you interact with each other on the timeline. You see each other out. When you see each other, a lot of people are really, really nice in person. I've noticed that, especially with like doing the podcast and interacting and getting out. A lot of the energy you see online, when you meet these individuals, everybody is really, for the most part, really lovely. And if they're not, I ain't spoken to you because I know you're a prick. Yeah. But for the most part, everyone's really nice. You get along. You have nice interactions. Yeah. Then I see how you maneuver on the internet, and it's a polar opposite of how you are in real life. Now, if I wasn't myself, I don't blame people who like would one shade timeline events to a certain degree because of that behavior, and two are less inclined to come. Like if I'm already maybe like not necessarily that secure in my person, like why would I want to be in an environment where within less than 24 hours people are gonna laugh at me because I don't look how they perceive to be cool or lit, whatever. And bro, who the fuck said you're lit? Like you don't control the cool, innit, at the end of the day. Don't let, like with what Vans is saying, like that social media validation almost give you a full sense of security and make you feel that you are more than who you are. Because really truthfully, none of us are more important than each other.
Yeah, because I had but it wasn't an events thing. It's more like because I posted about I tweeted about something, and I don't even know how this person found my tweet, and they just violence, bro. Like man them even messaged me like, yo, don't tweet back to this.
I swear down.
Yeah, and
was it crazy?
Yeah, it was crazy, and I was just there like, one, I know who you are because we've got friends that know each other and stuff like that, and I'm just there like, I know you wouldn't say this in front of me, but at the same time, like, obviously that person's got a big social media following now, and I'm just there like, all right, cool. I know what you're doing it for. You're doing to draw out and maybe get attention, maybe get likes. I don't know your personality anymore. You might have changed. You might not. You might have not. So
it's funny because
it is what it is.
Yeah, it's funny because someone.
Thanks for the free promotion, though. Respect. I tweeted about it like, yo, thanks for the free promotion. Here you go.
That's dope.
New episode, innit?
Someone tweeted something about like they want to create an app called Onsite, where people just link up to fight.
That'd be dope still.
That'd be dope. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to do events as well. Like just for them type of fights. Like, yo.
On site, yeah, what, you coming on site, yeah.
But have you not seen that footage of like, I don't know where it is, you know that slap contest? And they both look like could probably be from like Russia or...
Oh, happy slap thing.
Not happy slap, like...
Oh, it's like you're standing toe
stand
to toe.
There and you slap each other to the last man standing. And Donnie slapped the fire out of one Don. He was out on his feet, like, you know, like man's like knocked out, and they had to hold him, and they hold him for a second, and they put him back and give him a chance to slap because he's so out of it. He gives his return slap and it's weak. Donnie slapped him again, and he
knocks his head off.
Out again. Oh wow! That I would love to see. I'm like, well, yeah, let's just meet up and do your thing, and let us, the public, just watch on like a Coliseum vibe to the death.
To unconsciousness.
Yeah, straight, man.
Boy, that's
you give your consent, you sign your form.
It's gonna bring that thing back, bruv. That whole method.
It's gonna be like
Coliseum method, like,
yes. Bro, I can't wait, bro.
And now, like, it's gonna be on camera, B. Gonna be on camera, B. Yeah, like, you take your L's in public.
That's the only thing I don't like sometimes with this stuff, because you see that video of the mum in the car with her son.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that. Like, what do you feel about that?
She was badding him up. Like, I
haven't even seen that clip.
So
was it with Feds as well, right? Like
no, she was just in the car with her son. So he sat in the passenger, and she's got the phone out in it, and she's badding him up, saying like, if anybody sees him on Snap acting like a bad boy, rare, contact me. This is my at. He's not who you think he is online. And I understand the premise of it, but the thing I didn't like about it is this thing is a powerful thing, but also very dangerous. Now, day and age we live in, yeah, with kids. What's heightening the shit is everybody gets to see it.
Yeah.
The digital footprint is mad. Once you get violated online, it doesn't go away. When we was younger, bare stuff used to happen, bare mad fights, only stuff from like the ends that like
only the ends
we would know, innit? To the point, some man that I know my man beat you up. They will flat out deny and lie in front of you because no one's there to validate or corroborate it other than just saying, yeah, it happened. Okay, cool. You say it happened. I say it didn't happen. But now, you get beaten up, you get rushed, you get someone violates you, spits in your face and stabs, whatever. It's online. It doesn't go away. It gets shared everywhere. You got these stupid like UK drill news pages, all these mad pages.
Yeah.
The child's embarrassed online now.
Street
it's not the
blogs.
same thing with a mum, because her premise is, I just want to look after my son. But you're actually tapping into the stuff that he's tapping into, which is this stupidity online. and act in a certain way embarrasses him. Now you're giving other kids ammo to have against him, innit? Like publicly shaming your child, for me, it's hard because like I'm not a parent, so I always try to be careful not to insert myself in parental conversations. But something like that for me just makes me uneasy because
was he in school as well, right?
Yeah, he's on. He's on like 14, 15. Yeah, no matter what I did outside, yeah, my mum would like. The beatings were worse at home because my mum never beat me outside. She never embarrassed me on the road. Like in front of my friends, like she would walk. I could have been out late. They noticed my mum walked past me. She won't say nothing. And that I know when I get in, it's curtains. She just would never embarrass me outside, innit? Now that mum, I'm sure it comes from a good place because she just wants to stop her son from getting involved in the madness and that where we are with like knife crime and stuff. Parents are fucking petrified, innit? But don't let that lead you to go and do something that actually may cause him to. Because now, let's say someone violates him because of that video, and he doesn't know how to deal with that violation, and it's an emotional response, which could have been you draped each other, you have a little fight, but now where things are at now, it's a stabbing straight away, and that could have been a catalyst for it because those kids have ammo to. Oh, you're not even a bad boy. Look at one violating. Yeah, I know how the conversation is gonna go. Yeah,
you're right, man, and I don't know, man. Like, I'm definitely with you about like, you know, as a parent, like you must keep things like in house.
Yeah,
you shouldn't, you know, bring it outside for everyone to see. But everyone's situation is different, innit? And sometimes, as a parent, you may have exhausted all your methods till you're blue in the face.
I get that, yeah.
And you're trying to look for something else because it's not hitting. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, so that may be the reason, or that may be her first instinct, which for me is not the thing to do, innit? But
yeah, a lot of people's instincts are just put their phone out and record.
I mean, and as a parent, like when you're disciplining your children,
she shouted at her as well. I was like,
oh yeah, you see with that, like that just kind of shows me. It just gives me more confidence in saying that it was her initial reaction to put it online rather than like you know, this is like, oh, my last resort, I'm gonna put it out there because obviously what I'm saying to you is not going through, it's just going through one ear and coming out the other.
Yeah,
so it's just, yeah, it's difficult, man, like especially when you're dealing with a teenager as well. Sometimes you just want to wring their neck. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's like, wild, man.
Because yeah, I got a 15-year-old brother, and sometimes like in all, he's a good kid. But I can imagine like there's times where you're trying to tell them something, and it's not even like I'm gonna beat you straight away. You're trying to have a conversation with them, and I don't know what it is in the water, but these kids aren't taking things seriously. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they think.
But were we taking stuff serious like that? This cycle just repeats itself, bro. I was a fucking idiot at 15, bro.
I mean,
like you're a good child, you got your head screwed on, but like when you want to be silly, you're gonna be silly, bro.
Yeah, when you want to be silly, you're gonna be silly, innit?
You're gonna have moments, yeah.
Well, me being with my parents, it was like, bruh.
Same. Yeah, Filipino parents ain't
straighten up, innit? Like, and that was the end of the conversation.
You know the cycle, bruv. Like after 2, 3, and 4 kids, yeah, the ones that are left, they ain't got no parenting left in them, bruv. They're working on they're on E. Like they're done, bruv.
Yeah.
How many times do you see people say like I parallel with my little sister, like how my mum deals with her. Not that my mum doesn't parent good anymore. Mom's tired, bruv.
Yeah.
It's just bare effort. Like,
yeah, come on, man. Do what you want.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's like wild, they've done like.
From getting technology super early, all these things.
Yeah, all the groundwork was done with us, like the older ones, innit? So yeah, like I mean, it's either way, it's dangerous territory to cross. Publicly shaming, and then at the end of the video, you're like telling people to follow you. Like it's nuts.
It's like
that'll make the child resent you.
Yeah, it's like the tweets that I see like go viral, and then they put their like SoundCloud or like Instagram links.
Oh wow! Whilst you're here,
that shit
check out my pod.
You know? I don't know how it went viral, but I remember putting. You know, you put like funny videos of like people doing stupid stuff in the gym, and I tried to put like little links for like their podcast underneath. Got like 4 retweets. That shit don't work, but you got to do it, though.
Yeah. The thing is that like because like it's not what you've tweeted, like that content, what you tweeted.
It doesn't directly link to what you do.
Yeah, it doesn't directly link to what you do, so it's like I'm not interested in this shit, man. I'm just trying to run these jokes.
Yeah,
you know.
That's what to me. Twitter is just for banter. Like I don't take certain things seriously there because I know people are just there to like either troll, actually be entertained, or they're bored. That's literally it. Like that's what I think Twitter and Instagram as well. But Instagram and Twitter as well, it's just become a business. Like everyone's literally trying to make money off there now. Cause
bro, there's so much eyes and ears on there. You'd be stupid not to. It's like there's money in that thing, bro. Like I was we had on our most recent episode Off the Cuff, Michael Bahane from Tech-ish podcast.
Yeah, I listened to that.
He's CEO of People of Color in Tech. Yeah, he does quite a lot of stuff in regards to the tech industry. And I tried to pick his brain in regards to like where Instagram will be going next, because I feel like outside of stuff like content creators that have like journalist profiles or like your micro blogging, like your Made You Thinks, and I even see it with like your Link Up TVs, your GRMs, they've all got their own platforms on there. It is just becoming business driven. I feel like that's what it's going to go to. It's like, I've got this amount of eyes and ears. What can I sell you? What can I get from you? Whether that's directly with regards to goods and services or just like getting your data. Like there's too many eyes and ears for it not to just become business for the most part. You're still gonna get your fun. Like look at all the girls that have like your popping pages, and you might get infuriated by them. Like you see they've got like 50 posts and it's just same angle, same dead face, and eventually they will either go from selling Fashion Nova discount codes to now selling their own products and their own. I know bare little girls have got their own little clothing line or something. You have to hustle, bro.
Yeah, like, it's just the ones that don't do anything. They just do the pick and then just keep it moving. And I'm just there
with
like,
a little leg up.
Yeah.
But eventually niggas will start sending them money to do madness now. There's money to be made, bro. Find your angle and work
pictures
it.
for feet, bro. For the other ones.
OnlyFans. That's what I see a lot.
OnlyFans. Yeah, oh my! I literally started looking this up, bro.
Oh, that's a
dangerous. Well, you trying to invest?
No.
You got something you got your eye on.
Relaxed. No, I was just like, someone retweeted it or something that someone I knew retweeted, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? And it's just some wild shit.
Yeah.
It's just some wild shit.
OnlyFans is a madness.
It's a madness.
Yeah, that's the subscribers for the horny.
The horn.
I thought Snapchat
horny man. Yeah, that's you.
I thought the cock in hand
Twitter, bro. I thought that was Snapchat, because Snapchat did the subscribe thing, innit? Like Taz Angels, everyone was doing them things there.
Oh, remember Taz's Angels?
Yeah, of course.
Jesus,
that was a good summer still.
That was a good summer,
time, bro.
Yeah. But they're still doing it, man.
They're still about. Yeah, I think Taz is in jail though.
I swear down.
Yeah,
riding bird.
They're still in that, man.
Taz R. Kelly's younger. That's why, bro.
Oh,
man's trafficking.
Allegedly. Speaking of OnlyFans though, the streets saying Trey Songz has got a porn star baby mother.
Yeah.
Mad.
I wanted to bring that up as well, fam. Because out of the blue, I was like, "Rah, Trey got a kid. Sit down. All right, cool." And then someone said, was it Brittany Jones or something like that?
I went to go do some.
I was like, right.
Some investigations.
That's what I've noticed as well, you know. Favs is the proper researcher on YouTube, bro. Sometimes you get your moments, man. But Favs, researcher for days.
No, journalistic integrity at all times.
You have to.
Research is paramount. What did Coffee say? Research is a must.
Information is powerful. Knowledge is power.
I went to go and look, brother. Do you know what it is? Her media is mad. The pin tweet itself is crazy. She's hog-tied and she is shoving foreign objects in both holes. And that shit was creamy.
It's fucking E45.
You ever seen rice pudding? That shit was
Ambrosio and that.
Ambrosio.
Oh my
rice
god!
Pudding.
Like
I'll see that.
You see, like if you go on certain people's profile pages, yeah. Like cool. You know, I'm a podcaster. At least I hope so. Anyway, like with hers, there is no illusion. What she
does,
definitely talented in her field, isn't it?
That pin tweet.
Oh, she got good views.
Oh, bro, I scrolled in the media, like it was mad. Luckily for me, I was indoors because that's not something you can scroll in the workplace or on.
That's why Twitter is so dangerous,
London.
you know. When you scroll down and you see the 18+ things, I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah, there's no warning. She was just doing a madness. Now I don't know if that's really Trey Songz' baby mum, and I think it's mad. It's funny, but also sad that if it is, it's something to shame him with and shame her because like it just shows that a lot of us are just full of shit. Same thing with the Drake thing, like.
Drake was at a French. Is it French porn star or some shit?
Yeah, no, his thing. She was
French babes.
She ain't necessarily the easiest on the eye, but the Bunda is in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, I
still.
saw the pic still.
Yeah,
I was like,
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga. But no, it is crazy how like
blinding.
we look at them and then the woman they're with is a stain on them, or the woman they had a child with is a stain on them.
That's what they were saying that they wanted on their songs, man. They wanted it.
Yeah, the hoes, I suppose.
I saw you tweet that.
Bruv, they wanted it, man.
And it's funny watching women slut shaming them as well. Like, that's your BM, rah.
You left Lori Harvey for this.
Rah.
Wow. And Lori Harvey even was like, yeah, congrats, I'm proud of you.
But I don't even think that even is his baby mum, but for the story.
Yeah, I mean, it's tight, isn't it?
Hey,
you gotta let the jokes
fly. That thing
now.
ain't tight. I looked in the media, it's not tight, bro.
It's not tight.
It's not tight.
Bro, like, you gotta let the jokes fly in it. Like,
shit
at the end of the day,
he's got
it's speculation until he confirms.
Yeah, until he says like this. Yeah.
Okay, if it is his baby mum, what's the problem?
That's not my business.
Or the mother of his child, if we're being PC.
Yeah, it's not my business, to be honest. Like you decided to have a
This is what you decided to do.
Yeah, I mean, you decided to do what you do, so it's not my right.
That's the risk you run if you don't wear
that
condoms.
Occurred, didn't it? Like obviously with me, yeah, you can try and be as progressive as you want, but that wouldn't be my ideal situation, bro.
Okay, so for you guys, you're keeping it real. Like you ain't really trying to have a porn star baby mother.
Yeah, no.
Because
like it doesn't, like obviously we indulge in it, but that's like your day-to-day job, bruv. Like
it's not just a little summer job.
Maternity leave done. Go back.
There's no pension with that.
Like you're going.
Porn
back.
stars do that as well, you know. Raw. Like do
I see a video of Pinky today on the timeline.
Nah, she's washed
and busted.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So
not
it's
my
like,
thing still.
Bruh,
I mean,
your kids are gonna grow up, and then this is what, and it's not even just exclusive to women. Like I feel like it'll be the same thing if like the dad was the porn star. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be the same way.
It'd be like you can't even like do bring your parent to school day like.
Oh, like this is what I do.
Like careers day at school.
What does your dad do? He's an adult entertainer.
Nah, brother.
That's wild.
Nah, brother.
You're saying so we don't value the sex workers?
I mean, they serve their purpose. You know what I mean? For, you know, the activities of the underworld.
It's one of the biggest industries.
What do you think about the ban?
Multi-billion. What
the ban? Porn ban.
Oh, potential porn ban.
Yeah.
It's not potential. It's coming into play.
When's it coming? Oh yeah, we spoke about it.
July, I think.
July.
Bro, man, listen. This day and age, Insta, Snapchat, these bitches be showing pussy at all hours.
I think
Tumblr was the one as well.
You know what? Yeah, Tumblr was lit. But
man knows he scrolled on. 40-ounce van in that. 40-ounce van was showing cheeks from time.
Mad. But yeah, I think like that. There needs to be some sort of restrictions to porn because obviously the younger generation has access to it. And
so easy.
Like obviously we used to, I guess, when we were younger, dabble into a bit of porn, but it was a little bit difficult because it wasn't that easy to access. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, oh my days, bro.
Everything is easy to access, man.
These kids are going on porn sites, not even on the incognito thing. They're just really out brazen.
They don't even have the 18. Are you 18 checkbox thing?
There's nothing. So
nothing.
There's so much like the access. Anyone can access it. You don't have to like, you know, cross over like barriers and stuff like that to access porn. Is right there, right in front of you.
Yeah.
Which
on
is
demand.
On demand. Like you can go to like a website totally unrelated. You can go to like a football website.
So you just fuck around, just type too many X's into the search engine.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
You fuck around, see a madness,
and then you start getting pop-ups randomly for no reason. Like you're on a site trying to stream like a movie, and then the pop-up could be a mad thing.
Yeah,
you see that a lot now as well. Like, you know, the hentai shit, all that. They're trying to exploit that to you as well. Like,
is that the manga porn and stuff?
Yeah, they try to put that on you as well.
Yeah,
it's like cartoon porn.
Yeah, cartoon
animation dicks.
Yeah.
It's like manga but like porn.
I'm alright.
Yeah, bro. It's literally like that. No, they're doing it for like The Simpsons and everything.
Yeah,
it's wild,
Flintstones and that.
It's
seeing
wild.
Wilma and Betty getting pammed.
Relax.
It's true, bro.
I'm not on it, bro.
It's
true. But the thing is, like that Simpsons one, like I used to see that from like early, like even like in magazines.
Simpsons porn outside of Homer and his missus. I don't want to see no one else having sex. What the fuck?
Oh, not even what you call it? What's his name?
What the sisters?
Not even not the sisters.
Marge's sisters.
Oh, Marge's sisters, they're pamming each other.
Wow. No, actually, one of my homeboys put this question up a few episodes ago. Favorite porn stars?
Ooh.
Because I put
anything black.
Because I put Misty Stone and Chanel Hart in there.
Okay.
In the list.
I'm part of the Jada Fire alumni.
Yeah, Jada Fire was there as well.
Cherokee D-ass.
She's
I like my porn a bit hood still.
Yeah.
Tiana Trump?
I need to see a young Timberland in the porno.
Tiana Trump caught 100 bodies by 18, you know.
Did she say that?
Door for the work rate. What type of work rate is that?
That is wild.
That is
mad,
Tiana
bro. Like you're putting your body through severe work.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Like
she must have no cartilage left in the knees. Must be crazy.
It's a mad thing. Jayla Fox, Naomi Banks,
Isla Fox too.
Roxy Reynolds, Elite.
Oh yeah. Is it Sarah? What's it called? What's her name? Sarah Banks or some shit? The one with the cheeks and a tattoo in her cheeks.
This is porn, bro. That's not a good description.
Everyone's got tattoo in their cheeks.
That's
I don't
Cherokee
know.
D-ass.
No, but there's another girl as well that I found. I was like, wow. So okay, I'll save you.
I would say Sarah J, but because everyone thinks she looks like Triple H, and the girls got us out of here.
You know what? Yeah, she's wham. She's just wham, bruv.
She's like
dench. Lethal beat.
I'm convinced. Yeah, like the man them have like this dirty like fantasy
perversion,
of like,
just
that mad. Oh yeah, she looks mad dirty. Yeah, I want that one. Nah, that's wild.
But every man, every guy just loves filthy, you know, when it comes to porn though. I think that's
it's a land of Sodom and Gomorrah though, isn't it?
But
that's where you go and live out like your depraved fantasies in like a safe environment by yourself. You know, like we need a safe space. There's not many left for men now, innit? So you need somewhere where you can live out your fantasies.
Trust me. Actually, I put up this tweet, like I think you retweeted as well.
What's that?
If during the sex session, UK drill comes on, you switching the song or not?
No, you have to, man.
You
have to. No, you have to.
Because
that's putting me off, bruv. I don't want to hear dip bullshit when I'm in the pumps.
I said it to my homegirl, and she was like, I'm in tears.
And I'll be very worried on either party. Like, why is that on the playlist? Like, number one,
you never know, man. No. A young Spotify.
Nah, relax, bro.
Shuffle in it.
You got to pam to the numerous chefins.
What? So man's mid beat and hope dealers come on.
Trap mash in it. You're mashing up the naan.
You lot are crazy, bro.
You're trap
mashing.
A quick
the gun naan. Lean in that.
No.
Gun lean straight into the naan.
Trust me. I literally said it to my homegirl. Like, imagine, because she's a big Heady One fan, innit? And I was just like, imagine.
Excellent finish.
Yeah. Imagine he rapped a whole Heady One song while he's pamming you. And she's like, that's true romance. I need that in my life. I said, whoa.
Yeah, if that's what you're into, do you? But
yeah, but like, say if it just comes on, what are you stopping?
Mid pam.
Yeah, I have to stop. I'll be put off still. I can't be on. I'll be put off.
I have to. This is why you have to guarantee the slow jams playlist is elite.
Yeah, no,
in my opinion.
Just don't pam to music, fam. Just pam, innit? Like, just create your own sounds.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying.
Netflix is on. That's the only sound you'll get, bruv. And then I'll just pam you in the couch, innit?
Like trailer, and then you start getting it cracking.
I think we're gonna ruin the word pam this episode, you know.
Pam.
Yeah. I think we've ruined it still.
Pamming.
We have ruined it.
What's the words though? What's the main words that everyone's used though?
Oh no, there's very violent sexual language that we have as man. We was talking about on one of our recent episodes. So you've got beating,
pamming,
smash,
whapping. Some man say
cheeks in.
Cheeks in it horrible. Cheeks in is cool.
Cheeks is probably the least flagrant one.
Dangerous. What else? Clarting.
I've heard that once. I said, whoa.
Rooting.
Gnashing.
Yeah, gnashing, yeah. Gnashing, yeah.
What else, man?
I don't know.
I've heard
wild.
I've heard lashing
clarting.
before.
I was like, raw.
Mm-hmm. I've heard lashing before.
Lashing.
Yeah.
That just sounds like slavery, cuz.
But you know, young youths are crazy. They'll be like, oh, my girl's a quenga. When you hear that kind of language.
Quengas, yeah, I've heard about this. Quengas. Yeah. Apparently, it's like just like it's another word for butters or something like that.
Swear down.
I don't listen. I'm getting old, bro. Like,
Quangers.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like Quangers. I was like, wow. Obviously, Uckers. I've heard that a lot as well.
Uxbridge.
Uxbridge.
you know, it is proper bad though.
It's
It's not gonna
wild,
change though.
man.
Yeah, it's not gonna change.
Uck,
Bruv,
man.
Uck is wild.
Shout out Uck Queen and that.
Uck. She went
Yeah.
on tour, didn't she?
Yeah.
Celebrate the sex workers, man. Don't shame them, man.
Yeah,
What,
she's
they're
out
entitled
here.
to families as well.
She's out here. Yeah, of course, man. Obviously,
Feeding
for
the
me,
family.
if you're gonna do that, yeah, just do that within your industry, fam.
Okay, so for your sex worker, so like the situation with we were talking about earlier about the Trey Songz and the baby mum, alleged baby mum. She should just get with another sex worker and they should be happy families. Because if anything, you two understand each other, innit?
Yeah, there's more understanding. It's like there's some people that work in, let's say, the music industry. They'll only date people within the music industry because they understand that world.
Yeah.
So it sieves out any conflict about
Working late,
Working
and
late
being around
and,
and schedules and stuff.
just being around what they do. So yeah, man. Yeah.
Man say, yeah. But okay, maybe I'm just trying to drag the conversation, but why do we, or not even we, but why is that perception? Why do we look down on individuals when they are perceived to have gone with or be with someone that's like below their level?
I think, to be honest, I've had that too, actually.
I don't think
I've
it's
had
like
that.
below your level thing. It's just like the type of work, I think.
But it's like, okay, what did
I've had that.
last year, the back and forth between Pusha T and Drake?
Yeah.
And Pusha's got the line like, we look at you for who you chose as your Beyonce. Now, that may have been in response because Drake had the cheeky line about...
It was probably
his
in response.
fiance, innit?
Yeah, it was probably in response. Like, but obviously with that, you're always going to use that. It is always going to carry a bit more vim because of the type of industry that person.
Because we look at Drake as Drake should be... He's one of the biggest artists in the world, arguably the biggest rapper. He was dating Rihanna at one point. You look at like a power couple, so Jay-Z had Beyonce. Even in
He had a J-Lo
Meek
too.
had Nicki at one point.
and Drake was very
Swiss
public
has-
about talking about
Swiss
Alicia
had
Keys.
Alicia Keys. So it's like
Yeah.
you have your
And Drake
equal
was out
whatever.
here like publicly saying that, you know, he wanted to have kids with Rihanna. So it's just
And he was clotting up, well, as he was saying, clotting up bare models and just like elite, the top elite females that we would consider as buff as well. So it's like,
it's
I think
it's
weird.
just like for me personally, you know, it doesn't fall in line with who I am. Like if I was to ever like,
So regardless of like regardless of like fame, celebrity, or money, this wouldn't be you anyway.
I'll keep that on a super down low too. Like I wouldn't even say like, oh, I'm just gonna say I'm dating someone, yeah, but I'm not gonna say who they are if they were famous.
I mean, like if you're dating them, all right, then that's on you to be proud, innit? Like,
Yeah,
of who
yeah.
you're
Because it's
dating.
within the culture. So like a Tiger had a Black China from the strip club. Kanye had an Amber Rose, and she hasn't gone away. She's obviously not the same level as fame as Kanye, but she's one of the few ones that has literally, whatever reason, managed to be able to sustain a level of interest, fame, celebrity post the Kanye episode.
Drea.
And then you've got Ice-T's got Coco.
Drea as well.
I don't know what Coco was doing before.
What's
Drea.
Oh, but she's with an athlete.
Yeah, but she's got her business after, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm
successful
sure there are more examples of women. Like it's like a cool. Was Eve not a stripper back in the day?
Yeah, she was.
She's dated famous people. What's
But
my girl off
Cardi.
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 But
So-
the thing is
Megan
that like a
Stallion
lot
too.
of like these girls, they go into the strip club out of necessity more than this is what I want to do. That's why it's always like
It's
I
a
need to get
survival
out
thing.
of. I need to get out
Yeah.
of the strip club. It's like
Because you get in there, you
A
see
stepping
women that
stone.
have been in there for 5-10 years and they have no exit plan or no route of getting out. And it's like at a certain point, unless you genuinely enjoy it, autonomy is a big thing. Like you do what you want to do if you want to do that. But I'm sure there are a lot of people like who they don't want to see themselves doing that forever, innit? And also there's always new young talent coming into
Trust
the
me.
office. So
It's just because of the money thing. Like it's so hard to
they
survive,
gravitate
man.
towards the ballers, hoping that the ballers. Like when I was in LA, them girls were trying to like get us to bring them back to the hotel
trying to
You know
line
what
you
I'm
up, bro.
and spend up there.
because they saw that we had like we had money on us. So it's just like right, like
They
part
smell the money
two,
on you, innit?
They want to, you know what I mean? They want to earn extra,
Saw
or
the
they
chains
want
and
to. A lot of them, they're looking at an opportunity to come out of it. Like
Yeah.
Your vagina can be a gateway to going from underclass to middle class if you pop that pussy strategically.
Yeah,
as
I
they
don't
say,
want to
innit?
dance no more.
That's actually facts, you know. I've seen some.
You can climb the social ladder if you
I've heard some.
utilize. Listen, there'll be a couple bumps in the road.
But when you get that one,
yeah. Well, the point I was just trying to make is I don't feel like, okay, maybe for like maybe because of like how Trey's had the Playboy image for so long, and then it ties in with like, okay, you finally have a baby, and that's who you've had a baby. Allegedly, we don't know if that's really the baby mum. It's like that's who you finally had a child with. Maybe it's a portion of that. But when I look, I'm like, within the culture of hip hop and rap, it's not. Maybe it's frowned upon as people try to make out. Like there seems to be many guys who are very happy with having women from the strip club or sex workers. Obviously, stripping and doing what she was doing on camera.
Yeah,
different things,
innit? Like, but it's still within the sex industry, innit?
Yeah.
Like,
Just that industry alone is like got like a certain.
There is a stigma. Like, let's not pretending like man will beat their meat and like we can sit here and name mad famous porn stars, but like what Van said, like regardless of like fame, celebrity, money, power, whatever, like he's not. That's just not. His spirit doesn't take to it. it's not what man's doing it. Man will Pam, like, but man ain't trying to have a family with you and that.
Yeah, like I've literally.
But we shouldn't look at those people as less human though.
Yeah, I've literally because I've had.
They still deserve happiness and all the normal things that any other person in society wants.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Do you, innit? Like, that's the message that I want to send out. Like, just do you, innit? Yeah. Just don't.
Keep the same energy all around, like, as well. Like.
If man said fly, flourish. It's just not for me.
Yeah, just not
as long as I'm not involved, I'm cool. Yeah.
You know, Brittany Jones is a very talented individual, and I'm just about to say that it's very leaky over there.
This sex thing, man, like it's you gotta be talented, bro.
Facts,
I'm telling
bro,
you, man.
If you want this money from us, OnlyFans,
bro.
Even
like girls
they're the
that
cleanest people, bro.
Like,
they're actually the cleanest. Like,
oh well, they have to.
They have to be. It's a mandatory thing.
It's not like anything.
No
goes.
Jokes.
It's not everything goes kind of situation.
Yeah, I have found that though. Like, it is funny how we look at people that are very sexually liberated, and everybody thinks like they just fight anyone. Some of the girls that you think are some of the biggest whores are like they have like because they're very particular about who they have sex with. Trust me, they're not fucking everything at anyone.
Trust me.
Like at a certain point, there may be a point where like they pammed a lot and they were free, and they would. But once they get picky and become picky, trust me, not anyone can just have sex with them.
Pam. Yeah. Bro, like I said, this sex thing, it's sex like it's a sport, man. Because even like with people that you've had sexual encounters with in the past, there's always gonna be like different sexual partners that come at different levels. Do you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be one that's better than the other.
Champions League neck.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, what when you have what you call it?
Giraffe neck.
You've had D-League.
Some girls that don't even want to get on top. Like,
listen, you know man has had D-League before D-League, and then went to Champions League straight away, and then back to the Championship. I said, "Fuck, this is some different shit."
Yeah, you've been on a roller coaster of emotions over there. a true roller coaster.
Bring you up like that.
A true roller coaster of emotions over there, man.
Hey, man.
It's good, man. You need all experiences, man. Find out what you like, what you dislike, you know.
When you're ready to settle down, you know what I mean? Like, you've molded the person that you want.
Yeah, man. I had a conversation with some of my homeboys. Like, they were asking me, like, are you ready? Or, like, are you still idle? Are you, like, in that zone?
Nah, man, you're 26B.
Yeah, but...
Hoe out, man.
Whore.
Whore. No, because I've been in that zone. I'm still in that zone of like being idle. Like I don't know if I'm ready for in that zone yet or in a relationship. I'm open to dating. Like I dated 3 girls at one time. Like
Jesus,
as you should do.
Yeah, it's like I don't know why man them can't. Yeah,
fatal 4-way.
But I was just like I was cool with it, and they were cool with it because they could. Do the same thing.
Oh, you were transparent with it, yeah?
Yeah.
But were they all aware that you, let's say it's like girl number 1 was aware that you were dating other 2 other girls? Just like, you're not the only person I'm seeing, but you didn't specify who was who.
No, they knew, like, I literally, it was like, at one point it was one girl.
Yeah.
And I was cool with it. I was calm. And then when you realize, you're like, why are these more girls coming in? I'm just like, I don't know what to do now. Like, and then I had to pattern myself. And then obviously another one. It's just like, and then I just told a girl, like, I'm open to seeing other. You should be open to seeing other men because I know you are very attractive, and I know men are gonna come up to you when I'm not around, whether it be a club setting or in public. Same with the other girls.
Well, you didn't let the toxic masculinity fly and tell us you can't chat to no one.
Not until I was like comfortable.
Where the fuck is your insecurity,
bro?
But it was when until I was like stuck to one, and it was just like, oh, I'm too late, like, and because they wanted to rekindle with a.
How does she take you saying that? Okay, you're attractive. Like, you should be able to see other men. I'm gonna do my thing. Did she take that as like? Because some would be like almost offended, like, "Rah, you don't want to kind of lock me down." Was she just like cool with it and was?
She was cool with it because
she was already chatting to other niggas.
Yeah, because I knew.
Oh, so you're trying to do the mature thing. Yeah. So you tried to get ahead of the story.
Yeah.
You already knew.
Because imagine,
she was out here in the field.
I'm speaking facts, and people watch the show or like listen to the podcast know that people that know me, like all the women I talk to are always going to be elite. So at the same time,
talk
because
I'm gonna do my market research on you, bro. So
I'll show you.
No, let me find out for myself.
Not in London, you ain't gonna find shit.
Alright, cool.
But I'm just saying, like, in general, you're just gonna see. I'm gonna know, like, men are gonna come up to you regardless, like, and it is what it is, like, until both of us have agreed to say, like, you know what, I'm comfortable just being with you, like, or whatever. I think until I'm in that zone as well, it's gonna be open. Like, it is what it is.
So how do you feel about during that time period of like you both seeing other individuals? How do you feel about her like accumulating all these infinity stones? Like, what?
I'm gonna collect infinity stones as well, bro. Let's go.
Gauntlet, yeah.
Bro, there's only one gauntlet, bro.
There's only one.
Until we get let's fight for that gauntlet, bro. So this is what it is. But at the same time, like,
it'd be like Captain Marvel and Thanos.
Trust me. But it is what it is, though. Like, until I get to that zone and I'm ready to just be like, you know what, I'm only gonna see one girl. Like,
I think more men should do that though. Like, we have always had the license traditionally, but like, even coupled with that, sometimes just be on your own. Be alone, bro. Stop chasing vagina too much.
Be on your own,
like, man are chasing.
Find yourself.
No, man are chasing pussy so much, and just not even doing much with their time, bruv. Like, if for the man that are able to juggle, cool, great, innit? But
do
like,
your thing.
There's a lot of men out there wasting a lot of their time on women that no one don't really want you around anyway. Like, do yourself a favor, work on you, so that when you get to the point when you now want to be back out there, you are more of an elite individual. So you can. They feel like a lot of us have got crazy demands, isn't it, from women that man can't really fulfill on our end, is it? Because we're trash, we still got go out there with a high chest, innit? Really, just maybe circle, work on yourself a little bit, meditate, chakras and all that, incense. And chill out.
All I see is don't look for it, innit? How I see it, how I've lived when it comes to this dating thing, and also with dealing with women in general. I don't look for women, innit? And or like look for pussy in general, like looking for sex or whatever. I just let it happen. If it happens,
I just pay.
Man said, "Whoa, relax."
OnlyFans.
Whoa, OnlyFans.com/name of your choice.
Trust me, name of your choice. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I'm just you know what? I'm just there. Like, I don't look for anything. It just, if it happens, it happens. Like,
strategic positioning.
What are you saying? Like, obviously, like, you're Filipino. Like, so what you dabbling in the community, or like what are you saying?
What are you asking him over there, bro? Open your fucking eyes.
Yeah. He's asking if I
asleep over there.
He's asking if I interracially date, innit?
Are you like? Strictly on the
no.
Okay.
Like, most of the 90.
Do you like the black women's?
Of course. 85% of the women I've been with have been black.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah.
Bro, stay in your lane, bro. What the fuck? What's wrong with the man there, bro?
That's an 85%, you know. That's a high percentage.
Bro, this nigga out here wearing Jordans, talking to our women. What the fuck?
Yeah,
the thing is that, like, shout outs to the Filipino community and that, you know.
Yeah.
Some nice women's over there.
Yeah, we got nice women's too, but it's just, you know what I mean? We don't get that regular.
Is there in Bristol?
There is Bristol, but it's like, I'm not really into the Filipino culture like that anymore because I'm usually busy. I'm working.
Man excommunicated, you know. man left the big house.
The community, you know.
What's it like?
I haven't left the community, but it's just like, I'm not in there.
You're
like
not
that.
fully immersed into that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's it like? Have you had a chance to go back home?
Not for years, man. Not for years.
From what you know of it, what is the mood like with regards to interracial dating back home?
It's very strict. It's very quite strict because because obviously it's Christianity as well.
So Christianity is a dominant religion.
Dominant
in the
religion
okay,
there
cool.
as well. Like, obviously when you go to other countries, like I used to live in Saudi as well.
Okay.
So it's like me being there, I've already felt like I'm a minority because one, I'm Asian, not like they're Asian, and also
The
like
Far East Asian, yeah.
different religions as well, like.
And then you haven't got Islam to be like to kind of tie you a
Yeah,
little bit. Yeah,
and also like in Philippines, they're starting to do the Chinese culture there as well. Like we got loads of mixtures, you know what I mean? So, but we're coming here. My parents are still like, oh, talking to me like you should date Filipinos. You know, they'll treat you right. Da, da, da. I'm like, if you felt like that, you shouldn't be bringing me here.
Wait, hang on. So your parents are seeing that you're bringing home the black girls, and they're like, "Oh yeah."
I've never brought a girl. My
oh, so they're good enough for you to fucking Hotel Ibis. you can't bring them home. No, I got to the root of the problem. Take off them fucking.
What's wrong with the man, Tim? Hold on. What's going on, Jeff? No, like it's way. I had to educate my parents. Like
I know some elite Filipino babes.
Of course, yeah. They're always gonna be elite Filipino babes. It's mad. You've indulged, yeah. So that I don't know what Vans is about, you know. Vans is about. I saw you after the show.
What do you mean?
Jesus, what's the bro? Thanks for coming, fam. Man's out.
Thanks for having us on, B. What's going on?
Man's man after the show.
There's other mans as well. There was other mans as well, not just you with it.
Other man's doing what, bro?
Jason,
relax over there. Put me in the basket.
Okay, so your parents have. Obviously, it's like it's not to dig at your parents because like same thing growing up. My parents bring home a Nigerian girl. It's a traditional thing. Everyone bring home an Irish girl. Bring home a Muslim girl. That was in terms of religion. But do you have anyone within your family that's like dated outside of or always in a relationship currently? And
no, they've never. No, I'm the only.
So you're gonna be the rebel and break the mold.
Yeah, probably. But at the same time, like, I've had to educate them because I dated a Turkish girl once, and I was at a Christmas party, and I was drunk, and I told them that I've dated a Turkish girl, like an Arab. My mom looked at me, it was like, But at the same time, like I had to educate, like don't bring me, like it's gonna happen. Like I've even dated a mixed race girl that was Filipino and white, so it was like it's whatever, innit?
Okay.
So
I know half Filipino, half Spanish. I know quite a few.
Yeah. We're mixed with Spanish a lot. I've been with like mixed race girls, like mixed race to Caribbean to Africa. Like it is what it is, man.
You're right, just waving your penis about, isn't it?
Numerous Pammings.
That's the title of this episode. Numerous Pammings.
Numerous Pammings. Is that the title?
That's the title. That's the title.
Numerous Pammings, bro. But
you gotta live your life. I mean, fuck, I ain't against it. You do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I just think of a lot of our parents, like they're raised a certain way from wherever they are.
I think the benefit of us like growing up in this
country in general,
in this country, like in Western society, in this time period, like it opens our eyes to a lot of things. Whereas like I think their eye or their view was very narrow and closed, just because of cultural processes and stuff like that. So they just like, this is what we know and this is what we're sticking to it, kind of thing.
And sometimes it don't even come from a bad place. It's almost to preserve your culture, your heritage.
And
to the other races and dominant races may have not been as accepting of you. So like their experience of people from other races might not have been positive. So and if you've come over and then like let's say you come over as a couple, you kind of only mix with your culture and your community, and outside of all it is because you go to work, you interact with others, you just stick with yourselves, you still don't get a chance to see that other people are good, other people are cool and interact that way. So you're still stuck that way, and you're like, nah, let's stick together because that's my only safety net. They don't come from it doesn't. A lot of the time, there are obviously like
people just want to see
bad things, but it doesn't come from a bad place for a lot of people. It's just I want to see what I know is what I know.
And like even when it's just like down to race as well, like so obviously you coming from Philippines and stuff, like you're gonna want to see someone that people that look like you just continuing that until whenever, because like I was reading something one time and it said that America by the time it hits like 2050, the majority of like black Americans are going to look like racially ambiguous.
I think it was I don't know if I read the same thing as you, but it was
like the way things are going.
I think the white will become minorities.
A lot of mix up.
It's going to be a lot of a mix.
Everyone's just going to look mixed.
Yeah.
But I think white will still be dominant because there is like the second part like that, which is so it'll be like black and white, whether that's black man and white woman or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think
when it is you get the mixed race, and then they did stats on like those mixed race individuals, what are they most inclined to date? And then that's what becomes dominant. So I don't think this irrational fear that a lot of the alt-right movement have that the white race is going to evaporate isn't necessarily true.
I don't think
you're already in a
like,
clear majority. You're already well ahead. You've already won the race.
I think if anything, if
it's going to do more to preserve them, because I think what the stat was going at was that after you get that mixed race child, then what, in regards to dating habits, what are they most likely to date? And they said it was still most likely to date white, depending on where they were raised and what part of the world is. Now, if they're still most likely to date white and then they didn't have a child, it's like the Meghan Markle thing with their child, isn't it? Like child, what race is that? Is really maybe a bit of a weird conversation to have, but what race is that child most likely to date as they grow older? Because they're now within that royal society and they're looking maybe, okay, look, Harry, you fucked up. Your dad had a half black woman.
Yeah.
Archie, you're gonna go and grab a
Archie,
Kate from wherever, innit? A middle class Kate from somewhere, and then have a child. And by the time you know it, that history of you having a black relative is almost whitewashed out.
I think the dark skin is more in danger of that rather than white people, because at the end of the day, like Fo said, they're the clear majority. Do you know what I'm saying?
There's already bare of you, bruv.
There's loads of you, bruv. Why are you like?
But every time I look out, there's just another one.
Like places like Texas and that, Alabama and them places there. Yeah.
Speaking of Alabama, thank you for bringing that up. A great segue. The abortion ban. They just clarified it yesterday or the day before. 25 congressmen decided in the state of Alabama they'll be banning abortions, whether it be rape or consent.
And this is after the 6-week period is that? Yeah. So just so that we're clear, so rape or consent, they're banning abortions. So if you get to anything over 6 weeks, you can't abort. I'm not too sure too much about it. On like how far gone?
Yeah, how far gone, because it's like it sounds like it's completely, regardless if it's 6-week period.
So no time. You can't abort.
Even just like as a headline.
That's what it's looking
like. As a headline, yeah. That's problematic in itself. Like I haven't like really read it into it. I
haven't read into it too much.
Yeah, but as of yet. But just from seeing it and like, looking at the people that are responsible for it, it's quite telling, man. Yeah, I feel like you're just you're getting rid of people's choice in regards to their own bodies.
One's already I think one of the congressmen literally just stepped down because one of his lovers got pregnant. So
crazy.
I think a guy called Tim Murphy, if I'm correct. But congressman, he literally stepped down because one of his lovers got pregnant. So it's a bit peak for him. But
they're banning the wrong things, bro.
It's brought up a great debate though, which is Alabama abortion law. Should men have a say in the debate? Because that's what's been the big talking point across social media, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now I'm looking here
because it looks like, because there's been a lot of posts about men shouldn't be making rules about women's bodies or something like that. Yeah. Well, people are posting about it since they've announced the law in the state of Alabama.
I think I understand where the women are coming from, and I stand with them. I just think why a lot of them are getting pushback is because it's such like a final statement. Men shouldn't have a say at all within this process. Now that comes from a good place and an emotive place, and you are right. But patriarchy dictates and is very evident. There are more men within power in it. So like in Alabama, though women make up to 51% of Alabama's population, its lawmakers are 85% male. There are only 4 women in the 35 seat Alabama Senate, and they are all Democrats. So tradition, they're the ones that are a bit more liberal in it. Now that part of the world, in regards to America, I think it falls under the Bible Belt. They traditionally only vote a certain way anyway. Yeah. They're a lot more conservative, a lot more strict, like single issue policies. The Deep South is a certain way. They have a history in regards to certain things in it. So if you've got 85% male population in regards to
35.
The lawmakers, not population that will have a right to vote, but people that dictate what's going to happen.
Take the law, yeah.
It's going to go a certain way. Now, should something like this, which only directly affects women and their bodies, have more women represented within the process of making a law? Absolutely. Like, it's stupid that.
I think I seen, was it Amanda Sales that posted about it that I seen, but there's also like, there was one comment that I was confused by. Amanda Sounds. Because one of the women, it was a woman by the name of Jody. Yeah, Jody Lumberg. Lumberg. I don't want to pronounce. I'm not gonna butcher your surname. Sorry, but she says, in an emergency room they have what's called rape kits, where a woman can get cleaned out. That was one of the comments.
All it's going to do is just make stuff go underground. Have you ever seen that film called The Backstreet Abortionist?
No, I haven't seen that.
That's a mad title for a movie, you know?
Yeah, no, and it's a British actress, and she's a really big. I've forgotten the lady's name. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, there's loads of wild.
Like, it's just going to make stuff go underground. It's not going to stop women having abortions. You're now criminalizing something which should be my innate human right to decide what I want to do with my body. Now, is this more, if you look at conspiracy theories, a way of population control, possibly, to target certain, so women specifically, but target certain women from certain ethnic backgrounds who are more inclined to be from poorer communities, who don't get the opportunity to choose that way, and then we can dictate how many children they're having? Is this to encourage women from other backgrounds who may have, because of their social standing, access to good medical help that can get abortions a bit more easily, encourage them or force their hand to not abort and keep their children? You can read between the lines what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is this to further the white population, and it feels like a rational fear that in 50 years the whites are going to be rubbed out, so we're trying to make more of our white queens for the Alabama
more strict
guys keep their children? Is that what it really is going on, or is it just a harsh thing on women? I don't know, but I think it's something to look into. Yeah, maybe to kind of understand their motivations. If you got anywhere, like it's what I don't like is it's become like this gender men versus women thing when it shouldn't be. You're going to get idiots online who are going to troll women. You know they're trolling you. What really is the key thing here is religion holds a major weight.
Religion holds a main weight because what was it? There's a comedian. He had a show on Vice. I forgot his name, but he had a show on Vice called Hate Thy Neighbor.
Okay.
And
Hate Thy Neighbor. I love that one.
Yeah. And he went to a guy that had his own church and stuff like that, and he was saying stuff about abortion, how he didn't like it and various other things, and he has his own YouTube channel as well. So he was portraying the word of God a certain way as well, and the religion to a certain way, very extremist as well. So, and it kind of just showed me like these people are in certain places in the world which are fine, and they have the right to speak their own mind, but at the same time, like, you can't put a law to someone, as you said, like to a person's right to.
It's like, okay, cool. There are laws that are always going to affect people's rights, but this is extremely specific to one group, and I can't dictate how I get it's mad, isn't it? And then all it's doing is you're going to start criminalizing certain sections of society. So it's just more of another angle to get more people into prison. Like, I'm trying to look at all the other angles because a lot of people are uneducated in regards to sex, regardless of class and money and wherever you come from,
everything.
But the likelihood of the poor communities, like, people already have high levels of like sexually transmitted diseases, lack of education, people aren't using protection. So now you're going to couple that with the fact that now I can't decide if I want to keep this child or not. What environment is that child going to be raised around? Yeah. You know? Are you going to... And this isn't to say that all children that go into like foster care and homes all have a bad experience. But if a child is from an unwanted pregnancy...
That's wild.
You know, and I haven't got enough fucking money to raise the child, like, I should be able to just decide that. It should be as simple as I don't want a child. Yeah. I don't want a child right now. I should be able to decide that.
It's definitely so specific, though. It's really specific.
That's in its most simplistic form. Like, if you want to strip everything away, all the politics, I think it's like, it's just in the state of Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Which the majority of the population is what? It's a vast majority of white people there. White. So the abortion rates there must be quite high.
You'd have to check.
Yeah, you'll probably have to check.
This
is just based on assumption. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that could be the issue. We were talking about, like, you know, the fear of whites becoming a minority. There might be that element to play in why they may have chose to do it.
Sure.
It's just obviously
I just think it's
Trump trying to get re-elected, isn't it? So single issue politics always work, innit?
yeah.
I don't know if he said something about that.
Immigration, abortion, job opportunities, education.
Yes.
If I can pander to that for you, I'm gonna get re-elected, innit? And that's what it's got a lot to do with, innit?
Yeah, it's very. I don't know, man. With the whole Trump thing, like, as well, it's all wild. He's said some wild
He's
stuff.
trying to do 2 terms.
Do you think he will?
Yeah, but traditionally, how many Americans, if you check for history, there's only been a handful of American presidents that haven't done 2 terms.
2 terms, yeah.
Like, you traditionally, you have to be really, really shit to not get a second term.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Really, or you get killed. Like, it's really bad, isn't it? So traditionally, as an American president, a sitting American president,
are
you get 2
presidents
terms.
able to do more than 2 terms?
No, by law
Alright.
in America,
by law, no.
2 terms. That's it. It's
4
to
years.
eradicate that thing we have in like Africa of like dictatorships and
Yeah.
stupid amounts of power and stuff. Yeah, so it's 2 terms.
Give
That's
someone
what you
else
get.
a go.
Within
man.
those 2 terms, do as much wars as you want, kill as much people, accumulate as much wealth as you can, so you can live a long life after.
Yeah,
That's wild.
that's the method, innit?
That's the method.
The Bushes will never be poor again. They got when they both father and son got both what they needed out of presidency.
Yeah.
You know, so
He passed recently, innit? George
Yeah.
Bush Senior.
hey man,
Yeah.
do you boo boo? You out there, man?
Do you boo boo? Man said, do you?
Yeah,
boo
but
boo?
I'm not.
Actually, just a quick little joke before we end up soon, innit? Who's seen about this gym towel thing? So my man went to the
gym
gym.
towel.
Yeah. So, guy went to the gym.
Bruv, where are we going, bruv?
Man, it was on the timeline actually. It was like about this guy was taking a shower after his gym session or something like that, and he was like, obviously when you go there, you left the towel in it. Someone decided to do a madness with it, and
Will someone take a shit and wipe
gym goer left
Oh yeah, and he was holding up like man
the undevastated.
let it go on the thing, and he's holding up the thing, holding up the towel like a
Someone
sign.
nutted on his towel while he was taking a shower, and he just left.
Gym goer left devastated after random person masturbates on his towel.
And a man's holding up the towel like he just signed for a football club.
Muhammad Ali left his towel on a wall rail while he went to the changing rooms loo after a workout. But when he came out of the toilet, he discovered it had been used by a randy gym goer. Police are now investigating after workers checked CCTV and confirmed the stain wasn't shampoo. No, that's wild. So man nutted on his towel and that.
Yeah, bro.
That's outrageous.
And they made man hold it up like
Hold
a sign.
it up.
He's a waste, man. Why are you holding up the
Do
towel?
you see the back? Do you see the name of the gym? Pump Gyms.
Bro, there's too many jokes in there, man. Is this one of them stupid? Is this one of them stupid like lad Bible pranks or something?
I don't know, bro. I just saw it. I was just there like,
Bro, you horny. Like
Niggas are horny.
I don't know what
horn.
these people are just wild, bro.
Like horn.
I don't even know if you're doing it for to become viral, but it's just
Man are just nutting on like things that aren't even theirs. Like,
throwing up. That's
makes
a dirty
sense, bruv.
towel.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
now you got an infection.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Man, use
And the thing is,
use
like,
someone else's towel to
and-
wipe
and
his
you-
bits.
And the thing is that like, you know, when you come out of somewhere, you know that you've left something there. Your
Yeah.
instinct is to just grab it
yeah.
and then
Duck.
and dry yourself.
Yeah.
Man's feeling like different type of texture on the towel.
So
I would be fuming. I'll have to punch up every man in that changing room.
friction porn, you know.
Muhammad Ali doesn't look like he can do anything.
All right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mr.
That's
Ali.
not even living up to the name, you know.
Trust
No.
me.
Imagine like being like having that name, Muhammad Ali. Yeah, there's probably like millions
Yeah.
that have that name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Oh yeah, that's
But it's
Muhammad's
such
one of the most
huge-
common names in the world, isn't it?
Yeah. But
And
like,
Ali's
it's
a
such
very
huge
common
like,
surname.
name
Yeah.
to kind of like have, because everyone's always gonna associate. Oh, like. Yeah, like they're probably gonna get the reference of like,
Of course,
the
yeah.
float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah, that
That
reference.
nigga got stung for real in the gym.
For real.
Got
yeah.
stung with a towel, bruv.
Yeah, that's nah. But
whipping
like,
it up and just do
they
that.
need, and there's no way of policing that because you
No,
can't
it says
have,
CCTV. They're gonna.
what, in the change rooms. You can't have.
You can't CCTV in general.
They said from the CCTV. What did the thing I read out said from the CCTV? They're gonna
Investigate.
investigate and that.
Yeah, but they're gonna try.
Maybe the males, yeah, but
what they're
women's
gonna
no.
try and do it. They're gonna try and do it like an estimate. They're gonna try and estimate a time of like when this occurred.
Oh, to try and piece it together. And
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
That
and
was the
see
person.
like,
Yeah.
who came out of the change room at this time? Like,
Yeah.
because imagine having cameras in the change room. That's
Yeah,
nuts.
you said legally you're meant to. You're not allowed to, innit?
Yeah,
So.
yeah. That's wild. Probably gonna check in and out shit.
But niggas in the gym are horny, bruv.
horny.
I see another thing like a video yesterday where Adoni was like on the mats, and then like one girl.
Oh, he was masturbating while the
like
woman
the
was
girls
doing deadlifts or some
yeah,
shit.
deadlifts, bro.
It's wild, bro. Have you seen the whole gym towel thing? I'll show you the pic, bro.
Show him after this. Yeah, show.
I said gym towel.
Yeah.
Sounds Chinese.
Yeah, what gym towel?
Gym
towel.
towel. Yeah.
Outrageous. Yeah, no.
Bro, but
them
then
niggas you got locked up because he did that in front of everyone.
yeah.
And he's doing it while he's on trying to stretch and have a phone out as well. You
So
know?
he's trying to
like
record
it.
He's trying to do it like hand under his t-shirt type of thing, recording her, and someone's recording him doing that. So if he's doing that there and then, Donnie's a deviant. You got to lock him up.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
And then the other story, the one with the towel, is Adoni was in the shower, and then obviously his towel was like hung up somewhere on the wall, and then when Donnie came and nutted on the towel and left.
Road's face just went.
Yeah, Rose like, nah, you man are moving mad.
Trust me.
Yeah, that's too much.
When Donnie nutted on the towel
It's mad.
and left.
But yeah, we got to go quickly. But
Yeah,
before we
man.
end-
Numerous Pammings is the name of this episode.
Yeah, numerous Pammings, bro. But we gotta do song of the week still. I don't know if you guys want to plug up a song and that for the man.
What have I been listening to?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a song somewhere.
Yeah. So plug it up. Ron, you wanna
You
join?
gonna play what Slick's new thing?
Huh?
We're gonna do that.
No.
I haven't even heard that one yet. You know. I
Yeah,
haven't-
plug up anything, man. I'm doing it as well. I've got out.
The new tune that came out that I like is that Motorola tune.
Motorola. Yeah. Swams and Dino. That might be the outro thing still. The outro song. Yeah, I might do
Don't
that.
make me go
That's a
in the
wavy song,
valley.
so I'm gonna do that. But
Do you know what I like here? And I was surprised that it's on DJ Khaled's album, Father of Assad.
he dropped that.
The song's called Wish Wish. Cardi B and 21 Savage.
That's a grower still.
Cardi's got a verse on there, and she's talking spicy. But my real song of the week would be Thank You. It's on the same album, Big Sean.
Yeah, that's my favorite song.
He's really rapping on there.
Yeah, it's my favorite song on there still.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. By the way, you're gonna hear the music on the audio, not on the visual. Man, don't want to get blocked in it. So stay calm. And also, you use Spotify or got a Spotify playlist for the Man Minute.
Cool.
For the podcast, so we put all the music in there. For my song of the week, well, I've been listening to a guy called Coltrane.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah, he's hard.
He's dope.
He's got a song with Ebenezer called Language. That's my song of the week as well.
I recently heard a new song from Ambush, Buzzworld. Dem Man. That song,
I think I heard that. Yeah,
that song's hard.
that's wavy.
Ambush always comes with the energy. Out of that and the new Hardy Caprio and Dig That Guten Tag. I like that song.
Which one
still.
you want to do? I can do both, but if you had to pick,
I'll do the Ambush thing.
Say no more. But yeah, appreciate you, man, coming through though. Appreciate that. That's always love.
Oh no, man, thanks for having us, bro.
It's been good, man.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't bring no alcohol. I'm upset.
Man wanted Ray Nephew at 10 a.m. in the morning, you know.
Yeah, no.
That's a wow.
Hey man, you need something to wake
Start
the man
early,
up,
bro.
innit?
Yeah. Plug up your things as well.
So that's the
I'll
gateway
go Phil
drug to the
Mitchell
bookies,
talk,
innit?
yeah.
Phil Mitchell talk.
Start moving like Phil Mitchell.
Mad.
Bro, that's an early, but please make sure you check out our podcast. It's Off the Cuff Podcast.
Yes.
We're on Apple Podcast app. We are on SoundCloud. We are also on Spotify as well.
Yes,
The
sir.
hashtag is hashtag Off the Cuff Pod.
Come on.
Good, honest conversation, never hurt anyone. Please follow Off the Cuff Pod. That's OFFTHECUFFPOD on Twitter, on Instagram. My independent handle on all social media platforms is Foles Forever. That's FOLSFOREVER. if I can spell correctly.
For those that don't know how to spell forever.
Hey, you
Plug
gotta
up
make
your
it easy
thing
on
as
them,
well, you
bro.
know.
You gotta make it easy on them, man.
Yeah.
Spell forever on everything.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, you can find me on all socials, Mr. Van7. So that's MRVANS7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For
Like,
all the
you should
Bristol
be able to
babes that'll
see
be
that.
listening and want to know what that deep voice is Vance in it. So
Numerous Pammings.
Mad.
Tours
Mad.
up north.
Mad.
Yeah, man. Hey, some of these girls that DM me like, oh, who's that with the deep voice? Go do your research, babes.
Go do your
Relax.
research. I'm on
They did it for
private
H, you know. When H would say, fam,
Man
H was
said-
only in the
bamboozling the man them, you know. Man said his voice is rumbly.
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
He's got the cheat
Yeah.
code still. And he's got the
Cheat
cheat
code.
code.
Yeah,
Cheat code.
he
H
does.
was only in the background. You could only hear him. For
But
like a certain
I could
amount.
even tell.
Everyone's still.
And I swear that nigga puts reverb on his voice because he edits the episodes, innit?
Hey,
But shout out to H. He's also on our podcast as well. You
Yeah,
can
shout
find
out
him
H.
on
H.
Defo.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But yeah, man, you can
I'll
find
send
me
it
on
to
there,
them.
man. You can find me on Insta.
Yeah.
To interact, man, we drop a podcast every Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, just tune in, pay attention.
Yeah, open doors as well, man. So if you want to do another one, let's do it. Or
Yeah,
yours or
man,
whatever.
anytime we cross over, man,
Yeah,
we'll connect, man.
And then always, and all that. But peace to the man one time, innit?
Yeah, peace.
Thank you.